Vale, pues vamos al pitch.
Estamos.
Hello?
Ahora.
Hello.
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 Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Hi. I'm Galia, co-founder of Coolbiz. Coolbiz is a new generation of affiliate marketing platform created to generate revenues for nonprofits. This is how it works. A nonprofit creates a fundraiser page on Coolbiz. It takes minutes and is completely free. Nonprofit shares this fundraiser page with a community of donors and invites them to use it as a gateway for online shopping. They shop normally and normal prices in connected shops. We have Amazon, Booking.com, and over 50 affiliate partners connected. Shops pay affiliate commission to Coolbiz. Coolbiz sends 80% of commission to nonprofit and keeps 20% for the platform. So basically, we convert marketing spend of online shops into donations for nonprofits. We grew 15 times in 2022, completely organic with zero advertising. And in the past few months, about 20% of new clients, fundraisers, came through referrals from existing clients. How we are different from competition? Coolbiz generates much higher commission for nonprofits. On average, it's about 5% versus 0.5% for Amazon Smile, for example. Because we connect online shops directly without affiliate aggregators, and we produce marketing content for nonprofits, which brings higher community engagement and higher revenues. On the shop side, Coolbiz generates very high converted traffic for online shops. Our visit to purchase conversion is on average 16% versus 1.5% for e-commerce and 3.5% for affiliate aggregators like Ivan. It happens because we give shops access to very highly engaged communities of nonprofits who basically act as influencers. The shops get very highly targeted audience, and we also have a proprietary algorithm which matches online shops with fundraiser pages. For example, shops selling pet food to animal shelter communities. Our main verticals are animal welfare, kids, and social. These three spaces alone are about $1 trillion global market. And there are millions of nonprofits and millions of businesses in this space in US and Europe. Why we do it now is actually online shops face very sharp increase in ad costs, and they urgently look for new lead generation channels. And at the same time, with current economy, nonprofits struggle to meet very high demand, and they urgently look for new donation channels. I should also mention a new opportunity. Very recently, Amazon announced closing down of Amazon Smile because they're trying to cut costs. They've terminated a lot of employees at the same time, and basically Amazon Smile will bring them back 500 million annual donation costs. So this is a huge opportunity in the US market. Our management team has built successful businesses before in several industries and several markets. And now we started our new fundraising round. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, perfect timing. Thank you, Galia. So trying to understand the business model, you help people who have a fundraiser, a non-profit, no? Mm-hmm. And they wanna raise funds. They wanna find funders. So where are the founders? Is it digital marketing only? So like, is it Google, TikTok, Instagram, etc. Through ads that you find them, or is it through e-commerce? Because you mentioned Amazon Smile, and that confused me a little bit.
Okay, so we are basically a marketplace. On the one hand, we connect directly online shops. With Amazon, for example, we connect them through the API directly. We have a plug-in for Shopify shops. So e-commerce shops which are built on Shopify engines can just install our plug-in.
And how does the e-commerce help fundraise? Is it like an extra at the end of the checkout process? Do you want to donate €1 to this cause?
No. So basically, with the side of online shops, it's generic affiliate marketing. So we connect them. They pay affiliate commission for every purchase made through our links.
What does this have to do with the fundraising, or is just something else? It's just lead generation through affiliation.
We are a marketplace. So on another hand, non-profits can create a fundraiser page on Coolbiz.
Okay.
In few minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes.
Okay.
And basically, they would put a link to this page in their social. So as a customer journey, for example, you support your local animal shelter or social program or school club for your kids. So as a parent. So in your Facebook group or WhatsApp group or anywhere, basically, your non-profit would put this link and say, dear parents, next time you buy books for your kids, please buy them through this link. Okay. You click this link, you go to the shop, you buy the books at normal prices, and that is an affiliate link. So the shop would pay us commission. We will do attribution, so we know exactly which purchase came through which fundraiser page. And we send 80% of such commission to non-profit who generated it, and we keep 20% for us.
Okay, understood. So I can choose, if I understand correct, to keep myself the affiliate commission or to send it to a non-profit?
No.
I always send it to a non-profit.
If you want cashback for yourself, you can create a personal fundraiser page. It's also possible.
Okay. Because in your homepage, it says generate cashback on your purchase. It says free cash for you, your favorite charity or your community. But it's not really for you. The free cash is for your favorite charity or community.
At the moment, almost all of our fundraiser pages are for non-profit.
Okay.
But it was also possible to create a private fundraiser page. Perfect. Just to generate cashback.
Okay, last question and then I shut up. You mentioned you grew 15 times last year. Yeah. Can you share the actuals? Like what's the revenue annualized or monthly or however you want to call it today?
So basically we started working with non-profits only in January. So it was first year with working with non-profits, and in December our revenue was 22,000, so it's about 150,000 gross merchandise value generated for online shops through the affiliate through fundraiser pages.
So 150 during 1 year.
It's a gross merchandise value.
For 12 months period.
Yes.
And the only December or only January?
December was our best month, and it was 22,000. So basically, we grew 50 times from January to December. Organically, we spent zero on advertising, so it was all complete organic, which obviously indicates very strong product market fit.
And your revenue from that is 20%, so it's €4,000, more or less.
About 15,000 revenues.
15,000 for the whole year?
Yes.
Okay, understood. Sorry, you can ask.
Last question, I guess. How do people, like the actual people that share the affiliate links, get to your site? How do you do the user acquisition?
Actually, as I said, non-profits act as influencers.
Okay.
So basically, your kid goes to a club, and the club teacher or leader sends you a link to whatever they need to buy. Balls or tennis or whatever, books or anything, and you buy through the links. And so basically, we don't go after end user. It's non-profit who have their community, who wants to support them. But instead of asking money, they just invite them to shop through their site. So it's costs zero to non-profit, it costs zero to communities. All the money comes from advertising budgets of online shops.
How many new users does every nonprofit bring you on average?
So we have about 150 fundraisers, and total community of these fundraisers is 600,000 people.
Okay, understood. Thank you.
Okay, so we can go to feedback. Jordi, you want to start?
Yeah. So it took me a while to understand the value proposition, but I think at the end, with your answers, I understood it. I really understand now it's similar to the Amazon Smile program, but for Amazon and other platforms. I think there is an interest for that, but I see a very difficult business because we're working on very, very narrow margins, and it needs insane amount of volumes, and generating traffic is not free. So I have a hard time seeing how it can be profitable to generate volumes of traffic that generates enough transactions to generate some revenue to justify a business that's self-sustainable and then can grow to a point to return venture capital or a risky investment. So I have a very hard time seeing the viability of the business at scale. And also, obviously, the fact that your numbers are still relatively modest doesn't help me prove that. Maybe you prove that and then I was wrong and then, good luck. But right now, with the information I see, I don't believe yet in the scalability of the business model. It's also new to me, which makes it harder to process.
Okay, so thanks, Galia, for pitching. My take here would be, so while I'm trying to listen to you, what I try to understand is what is this new technology or this new, competitive advantage that you gain in a market that can make you go from 0 to 100 million plus revenue for you in a short period or the shortest period of time. And what I see here is that what you're suggesting is very complex. It's very complex to sustain an important growth. And what I see is that retail in general is incredibly price sensitive, but affiliation even more, because it requires effort. It requires people to do a job to generate affiliation traffic. So I cannot see how this can get like really, really big. I can see how some people can do that, but in order to be a venture capital investment, that should be incredibly scalable. And what you told us today, I didn't understand what's this lever that will make you grow exponentially. That doesn't mean it's not a good business. It could be a great business. I'm sure there would be many people interested in that, but I fail to see how this can be a VC business.
Yeah. So in my case, I think it's really interesting that you're able to get users just by the fact that the nonprofits are acting as a channel for you. I'm not so sure if you're gonna able to retain those users, because in the end, you have to be top of mind for these users when they go to buy anything, no? I guess. So the first thing or the first website that has to come to mind to these users has to be Coolbiz. And I think that's really, really hard to do when you're competing with all of these shops that do a lot of advertising through social media and in general paid advertising, and especially platforms like Amazon, which is already top of mind for 100% of the population. So that's on one side. So I think that's a lot of risk to not being able to do that. So maybe you're able to capture the purchase intention of the first or the first time the user goes through your platform, but then how are you gonna get them to come back to your platform? How are you gonna be top of mind? That's the main risk I see. And then I do agree with what Bernat said. I have a hard time understanding this as a VC-backed business because of the low margins, because of the how much scale you're gonna need to build a 100 million a year business out of this. But again, this could be a great business. Just I see or I don't see this business as a VC-backed business, basically. But thank you so much.
Thank you. Can I comment? Is it possible for me to comment?
If it's less than 30 seconds, yes.
Yeah. The most important thing, in the past 2 days, I spoke to 2 charities on Amazon Smile in the US. So my pitch was simple. You do the same as you do now, but with Amazon Smile, you got 0.5% cashback. With us, you get 5% cashback. It's 10 times more. They are going to join us now. So on Amazon Smile, there are 1 million charities. So about scalability, do you think that it's a good value proposition to come to each of these 1 million charities and offer them 10 times more for what they are doing now?
I think that's great for them. Yeah, indeed.
They are super happy. So actually now we are urgently trying to figure out the way how to automate onboarding of 1 million charities who are using Amazon Smile. It's just for scalability. And for the shops, we give them traffic with 16% conversion. Average for e-commerce is 1.5%. So any shop is happy to work with us because we deliver 10 times higher converted traffic. And we don't advertise. We don't need to go to end customers. They already support their local cause. They already donors, but instead of giving money, they just give goodwill. So actually, we don't ask them anything at all. We don't pay them. We don't bring them to our website. It's non-profits.
Galia, thank you so much. We'll continue offline. Thanks for pitching today.
Okay. Thank you.
Y gracias.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Okay. Thanks. Bye.
Bye. Y gracias a todos los demás por participar. ¿Quieres decir algo, Jordi? ¿No?
Gracias a ti también.
Vale. Seguimos aquí. Cualquier cosa comentamos ahora. Y con los demás hasta la semana que viene. Chao.
Adiós.
Somos un ecosistema de startups tech de Barcelona, creadores de Camalún, Kipu y Factorial, entre otras. Ofrecemos más de 5.000 metros cuadrados de coworking a startups y organizamos eventos diarios para discutir negocio y tecnología hasta la saciedad. Desde ITNIC Fund invertimos en equipos con capacidad de construir grandes productos y negocios. ¡Te esperamos!